Hello there, and welcome back to another installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmodon. Today we're looking at SCP-347. There's a link down in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. SCP-347 is an adult/young adult female standing at 164 centimeters tall and 55 kilograms in weight. Despite being a seemingly average woman between the age of 19 and 25, SCP-347 is completely invisible. This also includes everything inside her body at any given moment, although her waste products and saliva appear once they lose contact with her, but her blood, skin, and hair samples all remain invisible. Testing has confirmed that she has normal eyesight, despite the fact that the cones and rods of the eyes must be visible in order for a human to see. SCP-347 describes herself as being an average female of mixed race with brown eyes and wavy black hair, and refers to herself as Claudia. Although it is highly likely that this is a false name taken from the actor Claude Rains, the lead of The Invisible Man. Her true identity has not been ascertained. Aside from her invisibility, SCP-347 has no unusual traits other than immense skill in picking locks, theft, and has been observed swallowing small objects in order to turn them invisible, displaying the ability to regurgitate them at will without dispensing all the contents of her stomach as well, a trick she claims she came up with after watching a Stevie Star performance on a late-night show. SCP-347 was recovered in blank after local news and rumors about a poltergeist inhabiting an abandoned house drew attention of SCP staff in the area. After infrared cameras revealed that she still gave off a human heat signature, SCP-347 was quickly captured and after much deliberation, willingly entered into SCP custody, asking for warm food and protection from the elements. It has been theorized that she had been living on the street in an abandoned building for several years, although SCP-347 had adamantly refused to discuss such things. 2 deaths and several apparent incidents of ghost activity have also been attributed to her. When first recovered, SCP-347 showed signs of mental instability and violent outbursts, as well as compulsive theft and bouts of refusing to speak for several days on end. Traditional counseling methods have helped reduce the frequency and severity of such issues, and it's theorized that with more time, SCP-347 may heal from the trauma of years not being seen and being completely alone. It has been suggested that SCP-347 be introduced to other SCPs, as human contact appears to be quite pleasing, and she greatly enjoys being acknowledged without being seen as strange. When ignored, SCP-347 does not seem to demand attention, but rather toys with people by rearranging things and hiding things. When left alone with somebody who is sleeping or otherwise distracted, it should be noted that SCP-347 will touch and stroke a sleeping person, tuck in their blankets, and do other small things. SCP-347 has confirmed that this behavior just feels right, although the person it's done to often describes as unnerving. Although SCP-347 is invisible in all terms of visible light, she may still be observed via ultraviolet or infrared cameras. Addendum: Dr. Wrights has requested that all male personnel in contact with SCP-347 politely refuse advances. Document 347-01. She's an invisible kleptomaniac. When you leave afterward, you're going to realize 3 seconds too late that you don't have your keys in your pocket anymore, and you will be held accountable for whatever happens. Besides, the last thing we need is an invisible pregnancy. Dr. Wrights. Whenever anyone would ask me what superpower I would want to have, I'd usually go with the ability to turn invisible. Either that or flying. But I love the way this SCP really makes me rethink about what it means to be invisible. This woman seems to have been invisible for some time, and it's impacted her in the way that she's extremely lonely and she just wants to be seen. In that, I find that she's a very sad SCP, just one that wants to be acknowledged, and I'd imagine that if she had the chance to be visible again, she'd take it. So that has been SCP-347. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.